welcome to the Asian Dota Championships. Myself, Toby Kenobi here on behalf of Cybergamer TV. We're here into the third round of the playoff. Stars Bobber, they've taken one, they've taken two. Will they take three? That is the question tonight. Standing on the other side of them is Rakat Trust. They are the boys from the Philippines, I believe they are. And it is the next hurdle for SB, or will it be the hurdle for them to actually overcome and move forward in this competition? We will find out very, very soon. Myself, Toby Kenobi, inside the game, either watching on the Wild TV stream, which hopefully won't crash, or watching off this stream is our lovely man from Singapore to help us understand what the hell is going on the screen. So when I don't understand, he can explain it for us. Shadow Coast, welcome to the commentary box. Also, while you do this one, I'm going to jump ourselves into the game. Hello, Shadow Coast. Is he there?
Yeah, man.
He's here. Awesome. Great. Fantastic.
Yeah. Okay, man. Whoa. And Rakat is actually from Thailand, not the Philippines.
Sorry.
You're getting flamed. You're getting flamed in the IRC channel right now by the Thais for saying that.
Oh boy.
They're really mad. They're mad. They're angry.
Sorry. You can chop off my testicles later, but for the moment we have a game to actually shoutcast. Let's run through. It is the way I'll apologise. You get to see the teams up on the main page. We have Broodmother, Shen, CM, Pugna, as well as Alchemist coming up for Rakat. That's one hell of a lineup. SB coming up with Doombringer, Tiny, Winra, Razor, haven't seen him in a while, VS, as well as Weaver. This is one hell of a combination. To have a look at the lanes at the moment, SB will be running up the top lane with, Vengeful Spirit as well as Tiny. They'll be babysitting the Doom up there on the top lane, going up against a solo Broodmother. Jump yourself in towards the middle lane. Razor will be soloing here for SB. It is me, not me as such, but me, M-E, playing there in that mid lane. He'll be going up against Pugna with LB. We will have Shen moving inside the neutrals of the Sentinel side, and joining him on the bottom lane will be the Alchemist as well as the Crystal Maiden. Crystal Maiden and Alchemist currently sitting in the lanes. Bit of spike coming through from me at the moment, so hopefully that's not going to last too long. And Weaver will be going up as the solo on that bottom lane against the tri lane. So hopefully everything goes according to plan on that one. And wow, I'm really lagging like a mofo. But we are now into the game, and the creep waves have actually spawned. Of course, Shadow Coos, just to actually check, are you watching the Wild TV stream, or are you actually watching the stream on the onestop.net?
I'm actually watching the Walk TV stream, Toby, but since you're in the game, yep, you're still faster than me.
Awesome.
Than everyone else.
In that case, we'll have to watch it a little bit later. And watching Broodmother at the moment, currently playing on the top lane. Instant Sentry War goes off. Magic Missile is going to be the first thing. Off goes the Avalanche, while Doombringer is sitting on top. Still one hit away, 7 HP, hiding on the side there. Does actually carry the invis around, but Tiny is on the hunt, and one big fist goes down by DV. So, Broodmother, and this is what I'd love to see. Broodmother is like one of those ones which everyone says is like, oh wow, so OP with the pushing ability. But seriously, one Sentry War can easily kill it, especially when you got a double stun on that top lane.
Yeah, man. Instant Sentry War on Broodmother is the best way to stop him right from the start. You don't want him to even get the levels. You don't want him to push the tower. Just plant the Sentry out straight from the first minute.
That we will. Save game going to come out here. Woo, dangerous times. It's actually lag a little bit when I actually do so. We'll hopefully be okay. We get through the first save, boys. By the way, if you're wondering why I'm actually joking about this one, review the SMM VODs. They're currently up on the Cybergamer Network YouTube channel. If you haven't seen that, go there now. Subscribe up there. We're up to about 650 people who have subscribed to that one. So there should be more. There should be more. Bit of a failed pull coming out from Tiny, but yeah. Basically, check it all out, guys. That's where all the VODs actually go up. So anything I shoutcast, you can see there. Alright, so top lane once again. Looks like they want to try and initiate the Broodmother. Broodmother obviously can't push past that river. If he does so, it's really going to end badly for him. That Sentry War still actually had slight vision of it, and Tiny DV coming in there. He was the one that claimed the first blood on the Broodmother on the top. Actually, good actually placement there by Broodmother, just moving himself to the slight to the right. So the some people doesn't have that vision from there. Do we have another one? Yeah, still sitting inside the Vengeful Spirit's inventory. Ready to actually drop it off there. Shen on the pool. Bottom lane, Alchemist and CM both up to level 2 right now. Weaver up to level 3. Weaver, I think it's actually probably be half. Oh, Bruma's actually in trouble. The flame's actually going up. She's inside and will get the invis, running herself inside the neutrals. And that healing sub might actually save it. coming up now towards the next web, but there's still that sentry ward up, moving now towards the goblin shops. It's not going to get close enough. Actually turns around, goes back in towards the invis, but not invis because the sentry ward is there. VS comes through, and now another web going down, and they have no ward there, but using that little bit of extra invis to get himself out there, but now has lost that front position web. But yes, that's just what's happened in the end. Broodmother managing to actually escape, but that top lane, this Doombringer is going to have a little bit of a free farm. We'll check out the CS scores in just a moment too. Bottom lane is getting harassed on down. Weaver hiding inside the trees with using that Shakuran Dashi. Yeah, that works. To try and escape there and ran back in. Not the best thing to actually do considering there's an Alchemist spray all over it, but we do see the first kill here for Rakat on that bottom lane as well. So one apiece, Weaver going down, and well, basically the two solos going down, Broodmother and Weaver. They're the two to take the fall so far. So pretty even Stevens across both teams. The only thing which I think Rakat actually has over the SB at the moment is the fact that they've got Shen inside the neutrals, and that will get them a little bit more farm.
Yeah, and Chen is gonna be a real big dick right there. You know, just coming in every now and then to interrupt the momentum and the initiation that you know, and maybe even on mid to help the partner a little bit more.
Yeah, looks like, oh, hang on. We actually see a kill actually goes off on the top lane once again. So we do see Broodmother going on down. So Al's just actually saying the Warg TV stream is actually is holding once again. So Warg TV is actually died. So this is now the only place you can see this match is here on this live stream, which even in itself, the game, obviously I'm from Australia at the moment, and now international parts have been ripped by the recent floods here in Queensland. So even then I'm spiking a little bit in the game, which is not turning out to be too cool. But we are 4 minutes and 29 seconds into this game so far, and wow, it's still 2-1 in favour of the Vietnam boys. As man, we're just popping up another little window. In favour of the Vietnam boys. Wow, just burst damage trying to come off here by Pugner. Having a go at Razor, not going to come off the end of that one. But for everyone out there, let's have a look at the CS scores coming up. So Doombringer up there on the top lane. We'll run through SB first. 25 for 3, 15 for 5 on the Razor as a solo middle lane. Weaver's only managed to get 8 for 2 against a tri-lane as well as 1 death. Did lose 90 gold from that one as well too, so it's not going to be too happy about that one. Pugner actually attacking this mid lane off again, just blasting Razor back a little bit further on the back of the haste drone too, so you can keep that pressure up but not going to actually die past that tower. A little bit suicidal to do that, but can still blast that tower. Of course, if you don't know, the Nether Blast can actually damage that tower too. It's a great pushing ability, as well as damaging not only the heroes, but damages the creep wave as well as the towers. Jump yourself back to CS scores. Pugner as a solo in the middle, 20 for 7. So that's what he's managed to actually accumulate up against a 16 for 5 Rage in the middle. And Alchemist on the bottom lane, 27 for 1. So actually out-farming that Doombringer on the top lane. So Alchemist, they currently have a Ring of Health on top of him. So maybe you think we're going to be going Vanguard and then pop yourself into the Radiance for the Alchemist? Standard Alky build?
Probably standard Alchemist build. The thing here is, Rakat on the Sentinel, I believe, is it?
Yep.
Yeah, they have a lot more firepower later on. The thing now is they have to be able to deal with the Doombringer who's going to have a great
Weaver actually managed to get CM on that bottom lane, must have harassed them down to no end whatsoever. Wanted to actually attack the Alchemist, has now moved himself back as well. Weaver's actually up to level 6 too. There goes Sakura, off it goes again. Alchemist actually looked for the stun on the back of that one too. Is anything going to stun himself? That's not going to work too well for him. Weaver's not going to be able to jump on top of it, being low on mana, and now gets killing in another lane. Will you stop killing people in the lanes I'm not currently looking at? You rat bags. Tiny actually teaming up there with Razor in that middle lane. As didn't want to take my eyes off Weaver on the bottom lane. Back up towards the top where Doombringer is actually having a bit of a hard time as he is currently getting an attack there, but the Doom going off on the Broodmother will force him back there, and Doombringer now with support there coming in from VS and Tiny. Tiny, as I said, leaving that top lane to attack that mid lane, and Alchemist trying to push out this bottom lane with the help of Shen. While that's happening, top lane actually being pressured out once again. Doombringer, I'm hoping there's going to be a Crow flying in a healing star for him because he needs a little bit more health than he's actually got currently. But yes, looks like the lane is starting to cool themselves down once again, but SB killing people left, right and centre. Everywhere I'm not looking, and obviously the other team weren't looking either, so Rakat just like, ooh, crap, dead. Yeah, wasn't ready for that. But 1 to 4, and TP comes back in towards the bottom lane too. So Alchemist got to be a little bit careful here. Weaver's actually going to have a bit of a go. Shuki actually goes off once again, just runs straight underneath the Alchemist. We'll keep the damage going off. Now the Weaver wave comes off as well. Can't get the double attack going off, but it won't be too long before the Shuki goes back off again, and he should be able to catch off to get the last hit in there. Does so as well. So more kills for the Weaver up to level 7. With the one hero, you do not want to get powerful. And even now, we're going to see a prep for the mid here. CM's going to get caught out. Magic Missile will be the first. Then comes the Avalanche. And look for the Tosco over the top 2. CM literally disappears in a puff of lag. And then they will run themselves back out. So 2 very quick kills here by SB. And this is a good start for them. A very, very good start. Being 6-1 so far. And they just like, oh, yep. Hey, remember my job is the one thing I have to do inside this game
Yep,
to save the game up here. But 6-1, 8 minutes and 6 seconds into it. But like you said that Rakat's obviously going to have a little bit more power later on in the game, but SB are making the most of it right now.
The problem here is I have no idea how the Weaver is actually pulling off these kills. It's not supposed to happen. It cannot happen because, like you said, Toby, if this happens, Stars Global is going to be able to fight back later on, and the fact that now they're leading by 1-6 already, it's not looking good for Rakat at all. Weaver shouldn't be able to pull off those kills at all.
Yeah. Oh, looking for mid lane. He's trying to bring down Pugna. Pugna actually managed to deny the middle tower during that one as well. As Broodmother thinking about pushing down past that top lane too. We might see both, actually all the tier 1 towers might be gone before the 10-minute mark. In fact, it's more than likely with Broodmother being able to push that top lane out that will be the case. Shen's hanging around this bottom lane too, and they've already taken that tier 1 tower. Doombringer's going to come up and start denying this top lane, top tower. TP actually coming in, so 2 heroes coming in. So there's the VS. Tiny will be on the back of the second TP. There he is too. So looking to actually try and gank this Broodmother down, who has a Ring of Basilius, boots, and that's literally the extent of her items. Currently hanging outside the web, so reveals itself for a second. Doombringer comes in, Magic Missile goes off, trying to hold him off. Doom actually goes off. Great long-range Avalanche. The range on that is awesome. AR is the last one that gets the last hit though, so the kill will go off to the Vengeful Spirit, as Razor has lost that tier 1 tower. Top tier 1 tower has been denied as well. So 2 towers out of the 3 actually denied here by Stars Bobber. But still have lost that very, very front placements of those towers. And of course they are great, great rally points, which now they're going to be forced back a little bit further to defend past their tier 2s. Yeah,
but the fact that, Toby, you mentioned the towers being denied doesn't look good for Rakat at all, because they are pretty much a pushing lineup, a push lineup that they have here. They want the goal. They want the goal to...
Oh, actually a little bit of trouble. Weaver's getting stunned, and a great sign. She comes over the top there by LK. He got the last hit there. Now Razor